Hi, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to the college presentation portion of your new student orientation today. My name is Kelly Ibarra. I'm the manager of admissions for the College of the Arts, and this is just to give you an introduction into our college, our programs that we have to offer, and get you orientated before you meet with your advisor. I will be really respectful of your time today. I know the important part of your day is signing up for classes with that advisor whenever you've made that appointment through the Navigate system, but we'll get started and have you on that soon. So for a little history about our college, we are the Katharine G. McGovern College of the Arts, of course, and we're the only college in this University of Houston named after a woman. Katharine G. McGovern was a member of the School of Art and graduated back in the 1960s. And the McGovern family name, if you're familiar with Houston, is typically associated with the sciences and the med center. So this is the only thing that has her name on it and in a school that she graduated from. And we actually awarded her an honorary doctorate this past spring commencement. So it was really nice to celebrate her and all of her accomplishments that she's made throughout the years. We are, as a college, the sort of the baby college on campus. We were only founded about 5 years ago with extreme guidance from our founding dean, Dr. Davis. Before that, we were a member of the College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences, which is the biggest college on campus with about 16,000 students in all the different majors. With the College of the Arts, between music, theater, dance, and art, we only have about 1,500 undergraduate and graduate school majors. That's quite a different experience within the college as far as connecting with administration and with your professors and your academic advisors. So each of those schools do have their own director, and some of the directors play double duty by being an associate dean. As far as the School of Music right now, Dr. Grappel actually recently resigned to go to another institution. So if you are a music student with us today, you'll get to experience this next year as we search for a new director of the School of Music. As far as academic advising goes, these people listed here are probably the most important staff persons that you will interact with as a student. Your academic advisor is the person you're going to want to always connect with and make sure that you're on track to graduate in the expected amount of time. And you always want to make sure if you're taking classes and transferring them in from another institution, you run it by your advisor to make sure you get credit for it, because we don't want to waste your time. And we want you to get as much credit toward your degree as you have earned. Right now, we have a search open for an academic advisor, for a second academic advisor in the School of Art, but you should have set up an appointment or will be setting up an appointment through Navigate with one of these fine people to go over your schedule, get you situated in your classes, and start the fall off great. We're just a few weeks away from the fall semester starting, so we want to make sure that you're starting out on your best foot forward. And just kind of to go over the different degree plans that we offer. Of course, in the School of Art, if you had to submit a portfolio in order to be accepted, but if you submitted a portfolio for, say, painting, and now you decided that you're interested in graphic design, you can just talk to your advisor and they will help you switch your major. You won't have to resubmit that portfolio process. And you'll also be able to discuss with your advisor the block review program, which is something you'll go through when you get to your upper level classes within the School of Art. So when you meet with your advisor, definitely ask about that process because it will come up sooner than you may think. Also, if you're interested in teaching K through 12, you will have to get an education minor through the College of Education. It's not integrated into our degree in the School of Art, but you still can get that certification to be able to teach. Within the School of Music, of course, performance and education are going to be our top majors, but we do offer some other options if you're interested in adding that on to your degree plan. We do have a music marketing program. It is 18 hours of marketing classes from Bauer School of Business. So it's not music business, but they are traditional business marketing classes. We also have a nonprofit leadership certification that you can earn. So that might be something you look into if you're interested in perhaps going into arts administration at a later date. If you want to, run a Houston Grand Opera or Houston Symphony or nonprofit organization with the arts, that could be a good option to tack onto your degree. And then within the School of Theater of Dance, we are, if you're in one of those majors, these are the options that we have for you. Again, that certification for teaching dance is also available through the College of the of Education. And then depending on what your major is, we do collaborate quite frequently with the School of Music. Our stage management and production majors get to work and collaborate on our Moore's Opera House stage. So if you are in the School of Theater and Dance, you can expect to have more collaborations going on in the future. We recently put on a production of Little Shop of Horrors in conjunction with the School of Theater, and that was a really excellent performance that brought in a lot of people to our campus. If you're interested in minoring, you can, these are the options that we have within the College of the Arts. You can minor in anything outside of arts, of course, but if you're looking for an additional arts related minor, these are the options you have. Of course, interdisciplinary arts is going to be our newest minor that we have, and that's going to give you sort of a more holistic review of arts and how to interpret and kind of view art as a whole. For example, all the professors rotate through teaching these courses. So you're not just experiencing professors in your own school. If you're in the School of Music, you might be taught by a professor in the School of Art or Theater or vice versa. So it gives you kind of a broad experiencing of arts. So if you're interested in that, also talk about that with your advisor when you meet with them. Also, we do have over 500 events each year that you can participate in or go view. And now is a time to kind of shape your worldview as it relates to your craft and your art. So be sure you're getting out there and being influenced by as many performances as you can. They're typically free to students as well. So you want to take advantage of that before you graduate someday and have to pay for your own events. So make sure you're engaging, and the best way to do that is through our social media. I would say our Instagram is probably the most popular option for social media. I think Facebook now is for grandmas, and Twitter is sort of just a cesspool. So we have an Instagram for all of the schools have their own Instagram. Some of the departments have their own Instagram. So just connect with us and make sure you're staying on top of everything that we have to offer that you can take advantage of while you're a student here. And that is the introduction that I have for you all today. So at this time, I'd like to open up the chat. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can either unmute yourself or drop the questions in the chat. If not, you are free to go about the rest of your day and get on with the rest of your summer and enjoy and try to beat the heat before you have to be here in the fall. Yes, Kwan.
Actually, I have a question. They said we're going to meet with an advisor today. So, like,
Yeah,
are we gonna do that?
So that portion, you have to go into your Access UH account, and you should have a button for the Navigate app, and you'll actually make an appointment with them through that app. Since today's orientation day is all virtual, you have to make it through that app to meet with the advisor.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Sure.